Hey, what's up guys, Shuckle King here, bringing you my Week 8 team builder and battle for AP Academy. And this week we're going to be facing off a good friend of mine in the community, Zach, theweathergamer, coach of the Chicago Corviknights. So before we get into this, make sure you guys like the video and consider giving a subscription. I'd greatly appreciate it. Maybe give a comment about what you think of the results of this game and maybe the team that I brought, because I'm not sure how great it's going to be. But playoff picture for APA is kind of crazy. The top 6 teams have like combined 4 or 5 losses between them, and the only losses have been against other people in the top 6. So it's kind of crazy how much of a separation there is there. And my goal is to try to get a top 2 seed. If I can get a top 2 seed, that means in the first round I would play one of the teams between the 7th and 10 slots. So like one of the teams not in the top 6. So that would be my goal. Currently I'm like floating in general between the 3rd and 5th seed, just because the Delta Gligar and Vancouver Titans both haven't lost yet. If they do lose a game though, their differential probably isn't good enough and I could leapfrog up. So it's between Vepsis and Mid and myself are having like the best differential, but also having 1 loss. It's definitely something to consider there. Zach, definitely in the playoff race, fighting for that 7 to 10 seed. I feel like he's definitely at a pretty decent position to grab one of those, but you never know. It's crazy. I think almost everyone is in the playoff race, so anyone who can get those last 4 slots. So everybody's going to be fighting pretty hard to be making playoffs, which is very cool that everybody has something to fight for, even towards the end of the season. But Zach's team, very threatening. One of the best teams I faced this season, in my opinion. It might be hard to break, and I don't know if I optimized his team well enough, but we'll see. So his team has Copperajah G-max, which can kill everything on my team, with Steel, Fire, Grass, and Ground coverage. Ground to hit the Colossal. Maybe fighting to like Oko Obstagoon if I'm bulky, but otherwise those 4 moves like wreck my team. And the G-max Steel move sets up Steel Spikes, which would be very annoying for my Mamoswine, and if I'm not heavy duty boost Togekiss. Gengar, Scarf, big threat. I imagine it's Scarf. Life Orb's a possibility, and if it's Life Orb, it just kills all my walls. So also something I have to watch out for. It gets Focus Blaster to Steelix, Colossal, and Obstagoon. Melodic, very physically bulky with Flame Orb. Really only Zeraora and Roserade. Maybe like Specs, Hex, Dragapult can handle some type of Melodic set like that. And I guess like a Nasty Plot Rotom Frost as well. Rhyperior, really defensive, solid defensive Pokemon in this matchup. It can live a Specs, Dragapult, hit. I guess unless if it's Hydro Pump, I imagine that would kill. Unless if he's the Berry. Physically defensive, also takes a lot of hits like from a Mamoswine and the Zeraora. Probably even an Obstagoon too, and can kill and return with a Body Press. So I definitely imagine he's going to bring those 4. Hydreigon also seems like it has to come to. I feel like these 5 are pretty much a given. Like a Scarf or Nasty Plot Hydreigon just really breaks a team depending on which one he brings. I imagine Gengar or Hydreigon, at least one of those 2 have to be Scarf at speed. Dragapult, Zeraora makes the most sense. Togekiss is a pretty solid defensive answer, but outside of that, it can be kind of limited. Hitmontop, it's a pretty okay mon in this matchup to handle the Obstagoon and remove Spikes. Alchemy, defensive Fairy, so somewhat of a decent answer to Dragapult unless I have Steel Wing. Flareon, a Spadef set can take on Dragapult as well, so it could be an option, less likely. Or I don't really expect these last 3 to come, but you never know. Orbital for webs, like would be really the only justification I would say, but I do have Clear Body. Dragapult as an option, so he might be dissuaded against that. Jolteon, I doubt it comes with Zeraora or Dragapult both outspeeding, and then I have 3 ground types. Decidueye, also don't really see coming. So looking at this matchup, I liked a lot of mons. Like basically right away I liked 5, which were Dragapult, Zeraora, Mamoswine, Roserade, and Steelix. I feel like all those mons match up very, very well. Gastrodon as well. But I'm not going to be bringing Gastrodon this matchup just for defensive purposes. But I will be bringing those first 5. So first Pokemon I'm going to be bringing is the Dragapult. Choice specs, he does not have a ghost immunity on his team, so Shadow Ball is very, very safe to spam. I don't have Toxic Spikes with my Roserade, so I felt like it wasn't the best to bring Hex. Instead, Draco Meteor will hit harder in a pinch, U-turn to gain momentum, and Fire Blast will do a lot of damage to the Copperajah. Next Pokemon, the speed allows me to add speed, Gengar. by a couple of points. I don't outspeed the Jolteon, but not really worried about a Jolteon. Could have Shadow Ball, but I'll be able to live with it. This is a Pokemon I can take on the Jolteon pretty okay. Mamoswine, Soft Sand, Thick Fat, pretty standard moves otherwise. Earthquake, Soft Sand just boosts Earthquakes, and I really like to hit like Ice Shards on Hydreigon. I feel like I didn't need the Life Orb boost, and otherwise Icicle Crash, I don't really plan on clicking for the most part. Like Earthquake is just very free against this team outside of the Hydreigon, which I Ice Shard. I guess the Decidueye too, but I can Icicle Crash that. Could have had knockoff on this as well, but Earthquake also should 2 KO to Copperajah, even if it's G-max. So that's also very clutch there. And it would outspeed Orbital by a few points was the purpose of the speed, enriching the HP. Roserade, next, a little bit of a weirder spread here, but it will 2 KO physically defensive Milotic after rocks if it's a leftover set with Giga Drain. If he's Flame Orb, then I do even more damage because he won't be recovering HP, he'll be losing HP every turn, which I'll definitely take. I will be able to take 2 Timid Draco Meteors from Hydreigon after rocks. And then I can recover up with Synthesis or go for Sludge Bomb or Spikes or such. I also take 2 Scarf Gengar Sludge Waves after rocks with this Roserade, which I imagine Scarf Gengar is going to be coming in this matchup. And then I can Synthesis up. It's not going to be doing the most damage to it. But if it's Sludge Wave, then I can switch into my Steelix, which I do bring spoilers. Little bit of speed for general speed creep. I had the same speed with my Mamoswine as I do with this Roserade. And the rest I threw in the physical defense bulk just in case I have to take like a Rhyperior hit maybe, or Hitmontop close combat, something like that. Next Pokemon I have is the Zeraora. With the Roserade, I was debating like 3 moves in that last spot. I don't hit the Copperajah, which is pretty annoying. I debated Leech Seed or Sleep Powder over Spikes, but I figured Spikes, just getting that residual damage, will be pretty clutch for my Zeraora or my Dragapult to maybe pick up some kills at the end of the game. So that's why I went with that. Don't handle Copperajah with this. Don't really handle Copperajah with anything on my team, really, but we'll figure out ways to beat it. I have some fun methods. Like Zeraora also does a crap ton of damage with close combat to Copperajah. Expert Belt, because I didn't want to lose HP with Life Orb. And Expert Belt, the difference really, like I hit everything with super effectively except for the Alchemy. And the Jolteon, which I don't care about the Jolteon. But I don't hit the Alchemy super effectively, so if it's like physically defensive, it will take 2 Plasma Fists. So that's something I will have to consider. Roserade is a pretty reliable answer in Alchemy, and Earthquakes from Mamoswine, or even like a Icicle Crash and flinching Alchemy can also be an option, and as well as my Steelix. So the first 3 moves, pretty straightforward, hits everything I was saying except for the Rhyperior or the Alchemy, and then I have Grass Knot specifically for the Rhyperior because I don't expect it to be special defensive in this matchup. I'll be doing a lot of damage, like a close combat plus Grass Knot will definitely kill the Rhyperior. Speed, same thing as the, same purpose as the Dragapult. And I also add Speed Modest Jolteon with this set. I don't believe I have that for my Dragapult. I don't, but it doesn't make a difference. Dragapult also has Clear Body for webs. Alright, next Pokemon I have is the Steelix with Chesto Berry, Sturdy, Iron Defense, Rest, Body Press, Heavy Slam, and a lot of Spadef. So this is my answer to Gengar plus Copperajah, which seems strange, but I take 2 Mana Shadow Balls from Gengar, and I would be doing a lot of damage with Heavy Slam in return. I went with Heavy Slam over Earthquake just because I want to hit the Alchemy harder if it does come. But otherwise, I could set up on the Copperajah Iron Defenses. I should be taking any 2 hits, and then I can get a rest up and I'll be at full HP, and then the Copperajah loses its G-max, and then I'll be in great position. So I do like the potential of this Steelix, and like if he doesn't bring the Melodic, which he'll bring the Melodic, but if the Melodic's dead, then this Iron Defense Resta really goes in on his team. It's really hard for him to have revenge kill it at that point. Again, unless the Melodic is alive. So I really like this, and hopefully the speed will outspeed like a max HP, max attack Copperajah. I don't think it run too much speed, just to outspeed like my Steelix or Gastrodon. It could be a possibility, but I'm going to doubt it. And the last Pokemon I have that can also at least do something to the Copperajah is a Special Defensive Rotom Frost. I have this over Gastrodon just because I need like Rindo Berry to take on Copperajah, and Earth Power is going to be doing okay damage. But like Gengar could also have Energy Ball. I felt like it was more of a hindrance with the Gastrodon being a little passive than what I needed at this point. And Rotom Frost at least deters the Copperajah for going for Max Quake, and I might be able to get a more reliable switch into my Steelix. So Will-O-Wisp, no speed, but I didn't really need a speed on this. I want to also be able to take two Gengar hits, because Gengar is a big threat against this team. And then Volt Switch out or Pain Split, like I'll be able to do some damage and hopefully Revenge kill the Gengar later. No Blizzard. I went for Defog just in case of orbital. Just in case of orbital webs. But Blizzard would be nice to hit like the Rhyperior, Decidueye. But it wasn't really needed. Like if I get a Will-O-Wisp on them, they probably won't be staying in anyway, fearing that I have Blizzard and be doing a lot of damage to them. So that's my team. Not the most confident in this, but I mean if I lose this game, it's not the end of the world. If I win this game, I'm like guaranteed a top 6 spot, which is definitely nice. I obviously clinch playoffs as well, so it's not the end of the world if I lose this game, but I feel like I can make the plays to win it. And I know playing Zach is going to be a close game, so let's just get right into the battle. All right, here we are for the a battle about to get started with Zach. I think I like my chances in this game, but Gengar, Hydreigon, Melodic, Copperajah, all those mounts are pretty threatening. Honestly, not as prepared for Flareon, but assuming it doesn't come, it's gonna be an interesting game, and I feel like I definitely had the potential to lose this. But let's get right into it, and hopefully we should be connecting and be all good. So good luck, have fun, Zach. And let's see what he's got. Hitmontop. Okay. No Flareon is good. Alright, so Gengar. Hydreigon, Melodic. No Alchemy, that's fine. Rhyperior. Copperajah. Okay. So no Alchemy. Yeah, he has a pretty threatening team at this point. No Decidueye. No Flareon. Okay, so no webs this game. So that's at least a benefit. So okay. So yeah, I like Zero Ore in this game. He does have something to absorb. T-Spikes. I could just lead with... I think leading with Mamoswine seems pretty cool. Or do I lead with my Rotom Frost? Could be an option as well if I predict like a lead Copperajah and get a Willow on it. Yeah, actually, let's do that. And I can get a Volt Switch. And if he leads like Gengar, I think I'm okay with staying in with my Rotom Frost. So, alright. Gonna be an interesting game. Yeah, Rotom Frost to Copperajah. Level 50 G-maxed. He's not going to be killing me with any move. I hit a Will-O-Wisp. Rhyperior is the lead. Okay. Rhyperior. Would you be afraid of a Blizzard? Would a Blizzard kill? Blizzard would be killing. No, it wouldn't. It doesn't do that much. How worried am I about with I could have led Roserade there. Or Mamoswine also would have been nice. I think I'm okay staying in and getting a Willow on this. Be really unfortunate if I miss. Okay, now I hit. Okay, that's definitely clutch. Alright, so burned, Rhyperior, and he gets rocks up. Okay. I can defog those. He shouldn't be doing a crab ton to me, I guess. Max attack, Stone Edge, won't be killing. It'll be doing a lot of damage though. He might... does he stay in? I could go into my Roserade and get spikes up, but I think I'd rather just defog away these rocks. I guess we'll see at this point if he's leftovers or not. Alright, so defog away those rocks. I feel like I'm surprised I'm not scaring him. Burned. Body press shouldn't be doing a ton to me. Okay. So that does 40 damage with body press. So burned. Gotta again make sure about my timer. So it looks like it's a little bit of defense. So we can go into... I like going into Mammothswine and just doing a lot of damage with Earthquake. I mean, Hitmontop is a pretty easy answer to go into, but I'm honestly okay with that. And this body press shouldn't be doing too much. He gets rocks up. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Also want to make sure I have answers to Copperajah. So that's something I have to consider. Earthquake should be... I imagine it kills with my Mammothswine on this Rhyperior. It does a lot of damage. Okay. He shouldn't be doing that much damage to me in return. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake. Hitmontop is definitely a possibility here. But I can at least gauge what type of spread a Hitmontop is. And that's the answer? Oh, Melodic's the answer. Okay. Melodic. Oh, that's to a KO. Buddy Slam Orb. Okay. Is that max defense range? Level 50. It could be. Status is burned, so this Earthquake wouldn't be killing. The Skull wouldn't be killing me right now. I'm fine going into my Rotom Frost and getting rid of these. Getting rid of the rocks. So this is Fizzly, defensive Milotic. Yeah, I'm gonna defog. Not having rocks up would definitely be pretty ideal. Okay, does he get a Stain and Toxic or something? I'm gonna Volt Switch on actually I could Pain Split and get the Toxic off. That's fine. This is a little bit weakened for the for Gengar, so there's something I have to consider. Gonna get worn down a little bit there. No, I'm gonna stay in it and go for... Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch. Worst thing is Rhyperior comes in, but at that point, I feel like I should be in okay range to go for Pain Split, or just go in like the Roserade should be taking hits pretty fine. And then I can recover up at that point. He might make the plan go into Rhyperior here. He does. Okay. So that's fine. I have the burn on it, so it shouldn't be doing that much to me. Can't really set up with my... Nah, I feel like this Pokemon might be too important. He's gonna get rocks up again. I'm gonna go into my Roserade. Like, what does he go into? He goes into Hydreigon, maybe? I should be doing decent damage. I guess the Copperajah could come in, but if I'm Sleep Powder, that's pretty problematic for him. Yeah, I don't like that the Roserade can't do anything to the Copperajah. Maybe I should have put a Sleep Powder on this instead. I could go for the Giga Drain right here. or Leech Seed even would have been nice. But I wanted to get some spike damage racking up on his team, especially because it's only removal. I guess hydreigon can also remove. I don't think I stay in here, and I think he Earthquakes. So either Earthquakes or switches into Copperajah, or maybe hydreigon. I think I'm okay going into my Rotom here. Yeah, that Copperajah is a major threat right now. Yeah, and it stinks that the Roserade can't do much to it. But if I can predict that double and get a Willow on the Copperajah, I will definitely take that exchange. So Roserade is going out. I'm going into Rotom. Hopefully it doesn't go in for like a rock move here. Yep, he switches out and goes into Copperajah. Okay, nice. Let me get that prediction right. So I feel like it's no drawback for me to go for the Willow right here. I don't really expect them to stay in, but on the following turn I should be getting up a Pain Split and should be fine. Switches into Hitmontop. Okay, I'll take a burn on this Hitmontop. Okay, Intimidate. Hitmontop. All right. Get a Willow on this too. Yeah, I will definitely take this. He has no way to get half his team burned right now. Do I have Hex on my... No Hex on the Dragapult. That's unfortunate. How much is Close Combat doing to Rotom? Hitmontop. Burned. Shouldn't be killing. Depends what type of spread he is, though. I could go... Yeah, I think I like getting a Pain Split up on this. It would be nice if I am able to remove rocks, though. Okay. Not as much HP recover as I would have liked. Stone Edge. Shouldn't be doing that much. Okay, nice. But that poison is definitely racking up. I feel like I can Volt Switch here. He could have Mach Punch. I don't know if that kills, though. Does he go into a Rhyperior? Would be a cool play. He does. Okay. Do I live this? I don't think I do. Okay. So rocks are here to stay. Little bit unfortunate. But what do I go to in this point? I could go into my Zeraora on the Rhyperior and go for Grass Knot. It could be Grass Berry, or the Grass Resist Berry. Do I go Hydreigon here and just drop a Draco? That seems pretty fine at this point. Yeah, Draco Meteor is gonna kill this. Rocks are here, so that's a little unfortunate. Yep, so... Shadow Ball is also a play. Shadow Ball to level 50. I don't like the roll chance there. If I go for a Draco, I'm also inviting that Copperajah to just click something. So I don't know if that's the best play. Maybe this wasn't the right switch. I will go for a U-turn. Yeah. I don't want to invite that Copperajah in. But then I go, what do I go into? Roserade? Okay, well he switches, so I will definitely take this. Goes into Hitmontop. Okay, I'm fine with this. Knows I'm Clear Body, which shouldn't make a difference. U-turn do decent damage. Hopefully it's not Rocky Helmet. And he doesn't get the Intimidate up on me. Roserade. But it invites the Mamoswine in. Does Mamoswine kill Hitmontop? Level 50. I don't think I want to risk that, so we're gonna go in the Roserade. At least this is burned, which is good. Shouldn't be doing too much damage to me. The Gengar is obviously still a really big threat. Yeah, I think I go Steelix to deal with the Copperajah. I could Spike here, Giga Drain just to deal a lot of damage to something. Like, I'll get a hit up on the Copperajah if he brings it in. I like putting a Spike up on the field and pressuring his team a little bit because he has rocks up on me, so I don't like that he has rocks up and I don't have anything to pressure his switches. Ah, great, he Stone Edges. That's not going to do anything, especially with a burn, so I will definitely take this. Might try to Rapid Spin here. I'm going to just stay in and go for the Giga Drain. Copperajah could be a play. Okay, he stays in. Do I kill? Okay, I do a lot of damage. We'll probably get a Rapid Spin off here, I imagine. Okay, Rapid Spins. Shouldn't be doing much damage to me. And spikes are gone. He's gonna be low. I don't know if I kill him here, but if I get a spike up, like, I should be ending this exchange with a spike up, which is definitely okay with me. Hydreigon's an issue as well. Something I definitely have to consider. But Roserade should be able to take some hits. And Dragapult looks like Dragapult's gonna be doing a lot of damage to Shadow Ball once the Copperajah is like a little bit weakened, which is also pretty clutch. Alright, he's thinking here. A play could have been to just kill this Hitmontop because I assume I still add speed. Actually, no, I definitely don't add speed. I forgot how vast Hitmontop is. Is he gonna go into Copperajah? Okay, he does. I got a spike up, which is definitely okay with me. I don't know if he predicts a sleep pattern here. Fire move is definitely an option. It seems like a very safe play for him, actually. Copperajah. Level 50. Max Flare is doing a crap ton of damage to my Steelix. But I feel like I have to... No, I don't have to make the play. But Steel Move is also pretty realistic to come out. Both would be really nice plays. He might go for the Steel just to get the Hazard up on the field, and that would be great for my Steelix at that point. Let's see what he goes for. Well, he's gonna... What's it called? G-max here. Hopefully doesn't go for the Fire. That would be unfortunate, but it could be Fire or it could be Steel. He's just in a great position to click either one of those moves. And I definitely should add something to take on this Copperajah. That's a little bit of a goof on my part, but the spike is going to be nice. Alright, he goes for the Steel. That's actually great for me. Still does decent damage, man. So I'm gonna go for the Iron Defense. Hoping that I outspeed. Alright, I don't outspeed. Let's see how much this is doing. 143 to 57. Okay. So that's like 90 something, so I should be taking this hit. Yep, I definitely take this hit. Okay, great. I mean, unless if he crit. Okay, yeah, I thought we'd be doing more damage there. Yeah, but rest up. And I should be at healthy. If he crits here, that'd be unfortunate. Don't crit, don't crit. 57, all right, 46 damage when I'm at +2. That's max quake. Is he? Oh, he's not life orb. Okay. 46, that could have been a low roll max attack adamant. Just something to consider there for sure. Okay, well this Copperajah is like somewhat taken care of. I feel like I just body press here and see how much damage I get on the melodic, because I'm sure that's what he's going to go into at this point. Alright, he just sacks this. That would actually be great if he did. Earthquake is not doing much to me at all. Body press should be doing a crap ton to this. It kills. Is that a crit? Oh wow, it just kills. Okay, Copperajah being down is actually super clutch. Man. That thing was a threat, but Steelix was definitely the MVP there. So no Rotom Frost. Roserade, I mean, looks significantly better now. Zera Orb can also do some decent damage. But yeah, man, I do like that spike on the field. So we're gonna go right at into Roserade. Really no issues there. Definitely could go for the Ice Beam here. The Hydra damage is going to stack up, so that's definitely something I have to consider. I do not like that at all, but is what it is. Alright, Scald's coming out. It should do nothing. A sack is definitely a possibility here. But I feel like I want to synthesis and get to full HP. I think that's the most important thing, and he's like at 70%. So Mamoswine has it, definitely can do a KO with Earthquake from this range. So Melodic is at like 70% or so. And I don't know if he necessarily stays in here, so after taking a spike I should be to a KOing with Mamoswine with an Earthquake. And he has no Earthquake answer. I mean, outside of hydreigon, but then Ice Shard is doing a crap ton of damage to it. So definitely an option at hydreigon, and could be Yachi. Something to note. Alright, so hydreigon is coming out here. So, Roserade to hydreigon. Level 50. Not killing me with any one move, and I think I'm okay getting a Sludge Bomb off on this, so that way I can revenge kill a Mamoswine. Alright, he Dragon Dances. Okay, that's a little problematic, you could call it, but I do have Ice Shard on my Mamoswine, so he could be Yachi Berry. Do I get a poison? No, I do not. But he looks like he's not much bulk. Ice Shard. Oh, it's not doing as much damage as I would think, but... What do I go into? I guess he probably crunches here. I think I just stay in and go for a Sludge Bomb and try to get a poison. Let's see, 252 crunch +1. Adamant doesn't kill. He'd have to go for a Fire Fang. Doesn't kill either. He goes for a second Dragon Dance. That's actually ridiculous. I don't agree with that, because I could get a poison here first of all, and then second I have Ice Shard on my Mamoswine. I get a poison? No, I do not. Unlucky. I mean, if he roosts here, that's extremely problematic. My Steelix probably doesn't take a +2 hit. Steelix, this can get Earthquake, I believe. Earthquake +2, assuming it's not Life Orb. Yeah, that'll kill me. This is tough, because if he roosts here, that's pretty unfortunate, so I have to stay in and Sludge Bomb. He's gonna kill me. That's fine. Man, that was a risky hit. Oh, wow. Stone Edge. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's gonna destroy me. But I like that Mamoswine. Come in and revenge kills. Yeah, I mean, if he roosted there, then I could have lost the game. So I feel like I had to, I feel like I just had to stay in. Melodic's gonna be a lot more problematic, but it's something I can deal with. Oh yeah, that Steel Rock is going to be doing a lot of damage to me. Ice Shard, I have to go for it, otherwise I lose the game if he like stays in. He could easily switch out and go into Melodic, but I have to go for the play that doesn't auto-lose me the game. Hitmontop, okay. He doesn't get an Intimidate off because of spikes. Yeah, nice. Okay. So Hitmontop is down. He doesn't really know what my set is. So, okay. I feel like I still have a very decent shot in this game. It's unfortunate the Rose Rate is down. Zeraora is still sitting in the back, though. I feel like I can just stay in. I mean, I could also go into Dragapult here. Melodic. I don't think he's any Spadef. Shadow Ball to level 50 is doing enough damage, so I'm gonna go into that. Like, Draco would be doing a crap ton. Like, if he doesn't recover here, then I'd kill with Draco, but I think I just go for Shadow Balls. And, I can get Spadef drops. He can also, he's not going to be getting that much recovery with a... Oh, okay. Goes into Gengar. Man, that was risky. I could have just stayed in an Earthquake. I don't know if he's Scarfed or not, but I feel like, yeah, no, I think I go, if he's Scarfed, do I lose? No. I think I go into my Steelix here. Yeah, this is definitely a very close game. Good battle for sure. So 132 Gengar, 132 to 54. So 78 damage to my Gengar. Level 50. 78 damage, that's like a high roll. It looks like it's Scarfed. Heavy Slam. So Zeraora is going to be definitely very important to take on this Gengar. Yep, so Zeraora. Yeah, I should be okay. Mamoswine actually might not be bad here. Mamoswine. I mean, oh no, I don't live hit because of the steel spikes. Yeah, I have to go into this. And I'm gonna go for the knockoff just to get rid of any Rindo Berry on the potential Rhyperior. Oh man, my timer's low. I gotta be a little bit quicker, but I know what the game plan is here. Stay healthy enough in my Zeraora. So I basically can't switch in again on it. The hydreigon's gonna go down. That's fine. Rhyperior. Grass Knot. If he's Rindo Berry, I believe I still kill. Unless if he has a lot of special defense investment. Let's see. Yeah, he's like at 50-ish%, and I feel like I have to go for the grass knot here. He definitely could be Rindoberry. All depends if he has special defense investment or not. Maybe this isn't the play. I really don't have switch-ins at this point. I feel like I just have to attack what's in front of me. Do I kill Melodic? Max defense, bold, Rindoberry, yep. Burned, plasma fist, and I do kill. Nice, nice. Okay, that was actually pretty clutch. That spike really made a lot of difference there. So the plasma fist should be knocking out the Melodic, or I mean, I have to go for it anyway. Oh yeah, after spike, it's gonna kill. Alright, Plasma Fist. Should knock this out, and then we should be knocking out the Gengar, and I think we get a 3-0 win. Come on, nice. Alright. Alright, I think Zach thinks I have this one. We'll see. Yeah, I figured it, like, Rindoberry was definitely a possibility on that Rhyperior, but definitely brought in range. I don't know if it was a roll or not. I'll have to talk to Zach after the battle. Man, Zeraora is coming in clutch. And I thought Dragapult was going to be getting all the kills this season, but no, it looks like it's the Gengar. If Gengar crits with Shadow Ball, he wins here. So definitely a possibility. I mean, unless if he's flat out not Scarfed. I mean, Plasma Fist might have been the play there, but knockoff into Ice Shard should kill any Gengar, I would imagine. Yeah, I'm definitely not chalking this up as a win yet, because a crit Shadow Ball would be doing 145 damage max, and that's a possibility. And okay, he does not. I knock off even if I don't kill. I'll be putting him in Ice Shard range. Okay, and I win 3-0. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, 3-0 is definitely a nice differential, but Zach definitely made it super close. It definitely gave me an opportunity to win that game, in my opinion, by letting his Copperajah go down. I feel like he should have switched into the Melodic there, and then at that point we could have figured stuff out, or he could have like figured out a different way. But sacking the Copperajah gave me, I feel like, a great opportunity to win that game. So good game, Zach. I will definitely take the 7-1. It might be a tough ride for you to get the playoffs, but it's definitely possible. And I'm pretty sure I get a first round bye with this. So until next time, later, guys.